You ready? Sound check.
Sound
All right.
good.
This is JamCan Radio 105.5 on your...
Oh, Lord.
And today we have like, what's it called? Oh, dedications. This song is from Sparky going out to all the participants in Stephenville. I hope you're having a nice day. And from all the staff and people here at JamCan Radio, have a nice weekend. Woo! Hey, you know I can get into that.
We don't do it.
In Jamaica, the music is, I guess, very, very important. The music is almost as if it's the backbone of the people. And the music sort of like defines Jamaica and Jamaicans. The kind of music that people would tend to listen to would, in some instances, define or identify them and their personalities. So music is very important, and people like look to the music for strength in times of weakness, or look to the music to identify with certain things or certain aspects of life. So it's pretty much, I think, very important in our society, and I guess more so than it would be here, because music is like because in Jamaica we have a saying, they said music is the rod. Like, you know, Moses had the rod. They said music is the rod. It is so much important.
The greatest challenge of JamCan is the need to compromise, to take the needs of others into account. Compromise is the key word wherever JamCaners gather.
The biggest challenge. There's so many. For me, it's language. It's to sleep in the same bed than my homologue every day.
It's just like the different cultures and like, I don't know, I think it's...
Yeah. Just to break the wall between the two cultures and just make it...
bring them together sort of thing,
No,
but everyone's happy, you know? Like, it's always like do this our way or either do it, you know? And we should like, we have to work together to be like...
And it's always compromise. And you wonder today that everybody will make a compromise too. I mean,
do you feel like some... But I guess it changes. Others will make a big compromise. Yeah, exactly. And it varies. Like
it's not compromise.
It's efforts
people,
too.
This person over here gives in on everything. He likes it this way, but he'll give in. And there's a participant in Stephenville like that. You know, if he wants it this way, somebody else wants it this way, he'll do it their way.
Yeah.
There's other people that, you know, sometimes okay, we'll do it this way. Sometimes we'll do it this way, you know.
And others that stick to theirs. Yeah.
You know. And I think I'm more of the, you know, to hell with you all, we're doing it my way.
But the thing is,
my word is law.
By now, Tracy and Carrie Ann have decided they weren't challenged enough at the Learning Centre, so they've demanded and got a transfer to the local library.
For the 3 months, we really hadn't been doing much or what we expected. She wanted to gain some experience that she could take back to Jamaica with her. Same with me. I guess there was that, and it was kind of a letdown because we were told with that job that that we had to come up with our own job, but how can you do that when you don't know how to come up with your own job?
So the thing is, no matter where you are, if you're even not doing anything really, and you have pleasant people around you, it's like you've done a day's work. So it's really better here.
It's a chance where we talk about evaluating how the host families are.
Then there's the matter of the picnic table that somehow got broken. It seems nobody was responsible, and it wasn't the world's greatest picnic table anyway.
There was a picnic table up by Terry Blanchard, not her picnic table, her next door neighbor's picnic table, who subsequently is the lady that lets us use the Legion for free, for every function. The Legion, the Canadian Legion, is probably the nicest building in Steeple for holding a wedding, any kind of function. It's beautiful, right? She owns this picnic table. The problem is that it was probably a rotten old piece of junk in the beginning, but yet we still broke it. And the worst thing is that this woman called her landlord, saying that her table was broken by a JamCan axe, right? And that can cause problems in the community. This stuff is what causes ripples in the community with a bad effect.
It was ready.
You shouldn't
have done it. But we didn't know. It was standing there. Well, you said it was
But the biggest problem for JamCan is Kevin. He's still idealistic, but seems to be losing interest in the program.
I still believe that I can make a difference as an individual in my country, or make a small difference in the world, because even in the time that we've been here, I've noticed things in this community or in this country that if we were to institute things like those in Jamaica or in my community per se, it would be much better for my community, or to help, I guess, to enhance the standard of living of the people. And that in itself, I think, is an accomplishment for me.
Kevin gets that chance sooner than he expects. There are warnings from JamCan officials. Then Kevin McNally is what JamCan delicately calls deselected.
I am here at the airport this early because I've been deselected and I'm being sent home. I will not be allowed to continue or finish the rest of the program, and it just ends here. A deselection means I failed to live up to one, or I guess a few of the guidelines or objectives of the program, and therefore I am subject to deselection. They pretty much outlined the reasons why I was deselected. To say that I think they were good reasons would be to tell a lie, but I guess personally I don't think what I did was, or what I didn't do was so wrong as to, I guess, require this drastic action. But I think the people who run the program know what it is they want and what it is they're looking for, and if they think I have failed in whatever respect, then it is up to them to dish out whatever punishment they feel is necessary. It's very hard to leave the people who you've come to know and I guess trust to some extent. So for me, that's the hardest part. I guess I've learned something, not as much as I would have wanted to, but I have learned something, and if I had, I guess, been on the straight and narrow, then I would have learned more, so it is my fault.
There was not like one, like Kevin went out and did something horrible or anything like that. It wasn't like that. It was basically just his attitude, and also, I mean, like ultimately in some ways is that we didn't think it was the best place for Kevin. Like he wasn't showing us that he really wanted to be here and that he was really getting a lot out of it. So it was, it was like, well, why put somebody through this if they don't really want to be here? I mean, one of the things that made it very hard for all of us as staff too was that what we were talking about and what we all feel was that Kevin has a lot of potential, and he's a very intelligent young man. He's got a lot of leadership skills that are almost just very natural. Like he's got a lot of charisma, I would say. So, this could have been a really great thing, and it could have been a great opportunity, and unfortunately it didn't really work out that way. So that's sad.